have nothing against the man. You do everything within your powers to pull him down. In this case, they have nothing against Peter Obi. So they are fighting his party, the Labour Party. Who are these they that I am referring to? Who are they? I will expose this day to you now. Help me watch this video. I'm going to watch.
And those who hold a mandate that is not truly theirs, I'm minding my words. Those who purportedly won an election but cannot celebrate. Those who after an election are still campaigning. Those who are doctoring phone calls and faking information because they want to earn some mileage against a candidate who, as it were, won the election. And that's why we're in court. You asked us to go to court. We're in court. Why not just allow the legal process? Why not just allow the judiciary? Why are you trying to twist the Labour Party? Why are you trying to twist the obedient movement?
That's what they're asking you to do.
But can I
inside that video, now Professor Chris Wole, him don't expose who these people are. Him talk say, these people that are attacking Peter Obi, the obedient family, and the Labour Party, say now the same people when win the presidential election of 25th February. Now these same people, they behave like say they see the campaign. Now these same people go cook up a video, phone call between Peter Obi and Bishop Oyedepo. Say he is Peter Obi is a religious bigot. Say now these same people but now them still win election. Now them I know cause say look, now these people now they win election. Now they see they behave like this. Is it not laughable? Now wow. Wole Soyinka when they say Nobel Prize laureate. Him don't come out few days ago attack waiting Senator Babadati Ahmed wey be running mate to Peter Obi been talk so many years days back. Now days he talk this thing though. Let me say he just talk him now. He don't the way he talk him. But now Wole Soyinka they come outside to come attack waiting Senator Babadati Ahmed talk. Make una remember say Senator Babadati Ahmed be enter Channels TV. Go talk say look make una no try say una wan swear in Tinubu and Shetima. Say look they did not meet the constitutional requirements to be sworn in as president and vice president. Say make them take time. Say if they try this thing, say they swear in these people. Say they go kill democracy inside this country. Now that comment Wole Soyinka the address now. He don't tell where this guy make this comment to. He don't reach like 2 weeks, be 3 weeks. But now recently, when Wole Soyinka open the mouth say he want address waiting Senator Babadati Ahmed talk. Wole Soyinka talk say, look, that thing where Senator Babadati Ahmed talk on top Channels TV. Say that thing dey near to treason. Say it dey near to treason. Now make we listen to Professor Chris Wole, how him take react to the comments wey Wole Soyinka make as he take touch wetin Senator Babadati Ahmed talk on top Channels TV. We gonna listen to Professor Chris Wole.
Those who tend to or who are struggling effusively to brand us as unruly are the ones who have threatened a particular ethnicity. They are the ones who do ethnic profiling. They are the ones who have divided and polarized our country. We are absolutely civil. And I tell you, when I saw that interview by my boy and mentor, and I say this with all sorts of respect, I tell people that I may disagree with you on certain score, but it doesn't change what I feel about you. I listened to that interview by the great Nobel laureate, Professor Wole Soyinka, and I wept for 3 reasons, and I'm going to put it out before Nigerians. My boy and mentor left issues about ethnic profiling, the killing of people and voter suppression in Lagos, and dwelt chiefly on Dati's comment about those who are interested in swearing a man whose mandate perhaps and the declaration of his election, his victory, does not tally with the provisions of our law as a problem. I felt very deeply offended. Then the second one, instead of talking about how those who were declared winners have not stopped the ethnic profiling, he called Dati and his statements a fascist. I felt very strange about it. Then I asked, is the man dead? Because he wrote a book a long time ago, The Man Died in Him, Who Keeps Quiet in Times of Moral Crisis. I asked that question, and I'm asking that question again with all sense of humility. Let me tell you, in 2014-2015, I was the DG Change Ambassadors of Nigeria, one of the campaign arms of President Muhammad Buhari. In 2014-2015, the APC, which is presently in power, said worse things than Dati has said. Indeed, my very senior colleague and the substantive Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria today said that the APC was going to form a parallel government if the PDP were to be declared winners. Some others went as far as saying that it clearly not like the democracy will die should the PDP be declared winners. And I wonder why we have all forgotten all that. And clearly we have the worst electoral larceny in our country's history. Clearly we have the worst electoral fraud in our country's history. Do you know what happened on the 25th of February and what happened on the 18th of March? Beatified Iwu's 2007 elections. That was an election that Yar'Adua openly admitted that was largely flawed. But that election comes to excellence when you juxtapose it with what happened on the February 25th and March the 18th. So why won't you beat a child and you refuse us the right to cry? You have asked us to go to court and we have gone to court and you're uneasy?
Professor Chris woke up there. Talk inside that video, say, Wole Soyinka leave waiting him suppose they attack. Go they attack another thing. Say people we don't make ethnic and religious bigotry statements in the past and even in the present. Wole Soyinka no call them out too. He no mention their name. But he call the attack person we talk say, look, we must preserve our democracy and go by our constitutional requirements to elect a president. That if we do not do it like that, democracy will be dead. Say that the only thing we Wole Soyinka come outside call address. Then those people will come outside tell us before say if they don't win the election, the dogs and the babu will be soaked in blood. If they don't win the election, there will be parallel government. Wole Soyinka no talk anything about those people. Now to just attack waiting Senator Babadati Ahmed talk, we know they wrong. Wole Soyinka also come outside challenge Senator Babadati Ahmed to a debate. He said, come, let us debate on this issue. If you get moral, come outside, let us debate. Now Professor Chris woke up here, don't come outside tell us say, look, even that Wole Soyinka when they talk say come outside, come and debate with me. Say if you reach time now, you not go fit come out come debate because he has already been defeated even before the debate. Say some kind things we don't pile up for Wole Soyinka where any member of the obedient family go fit use win Wole Soyinka inside any debate we concern this country. Say those things they and the internet never forget. Make we listen to Professor Chris Wokobia. I'm gonna watch.
Do you think that the running mates to the candidate that he made will take up that offer from Professor Wole Soyinka?
Oh yes. The list, he will, and effectively so. The list of the obedience can take up that debate and do profoundly. And I know Professor Wole Soyinka, I know his mind. I know he won't go for that debate because the point is, history is replete with facts and figures. Do you know, with all sense of respect, some of us see him as our mentor because he understands the fact that disobedience of an unjust law is indeed the greatest respect for the law. And in 1965 or so, with a gun, he invaded a radio station and refused the announcement of Akintola as the winner of an election. History is such a beautiful spectacle. And I think that I implore my boy and the esteemed laureate to understand.
He was a young man then.
And so oblige the young people who are saying that on the mandate given to Peter Gregory by the Nigerian people, they stand.
So, I don't see why Wole Soyinka no fit come outside, come debate, say he won't talk about things where they happen for this country. He won't talk about treason. He won't talk about comments where person make will no make sense. When him in the past, him don't do things will no make sense, and they never kill him. Professor Chris Wokobia been carry us go back memory lane inside that video where I play for now. He said in the 1965, precisely 15th of October 1965, during election in the western region of Nigeria, one man, what do they call Chief Ladoke Akintola, been win that election. When they were about to announce him from the radio station, it was reported that Wole Soyinka stormed the radio station with a gun to stop the announcement of Chief Ladipo Abiladoke Akintola, to stop him being announced as the winner of that election. So the tape where this Chief Akintola don't submit, as per say, this is my acceptance speech, per say I don't win this election, make the radio station play am. The tape where him don't submit, Wole Soyinka brandishing a gun collected that tape and then gave the presenter another tape to play, meaning that now another tape to congratulate another person. Now you Wole Soyinka carry give the presenter, say make he play, then carry the one where Chief Ladoke Akintola when win that election, the tape where him give the radio station make them play, he carry and come out, give them another one to play. So this is the person of Wole Soyinka during the time of elections in the past. Now that same person, they challenge person to come outside and come debate with them. You do not have the moral standing to debate Senator Baba Dati Ahmed Wole Soyinka. Now you are the talk to. You do not have that moral standing, that moral obligation to even call for a debate where person, you and person consider the debate about issues that happen for this country. You don't qualify. They go dig up your. Now just one fight they dig up like this. Plenty still remain. Thank you very much, Professor Chris Wokobia. Now this argument of you must win 25% inside the FCT before you can be declared the president of Nigeria. Make we hear Professor Chris Wokobia waiting him gas talk as he touch this 25% inside FCT before a candidate can be declared the winner of a presidential election. I'm gonna watch.
I'm a lawyer, and that's exactly where, when Dati Baba Ahmed made his arguments, well, though not as a lawyer, I smiled. Let me tell you this. There's a provision of a law that talks about two-thirds of the states and Abuja. My boy here is a very good student of English, even in English language. In that context, conjunctively, you don't turn Abuja, you quote section 239 or so, and then say, oh, that Abuja has been in several judgments referred, taken as one of the states. No, it doesn't make any sense. Because Abuja does not have 3 senators. Abuja has 1 senator. Abuja has only 6 LGAs. Abuja does not have a governor. Abuja is distinct politically. And then what you're talking about is the landlord of Abuja not having to tell. The man who drafted, the draftsman of the Constitution, had something very clear in their minds. That they want a man who is popular in Abuja to pretend over Nigeria from Abuja. You don't win 2/3 of the state where you're going to reside as president, and people think it's something you throw away. The opinion of the draftsman when they said you win 2/3 of the states is so that the president will be popular in the country. That's the opinion of the draftsman. And that opinion extends to Abuja. So the president will be comfortable, will be popular in the state where he resides. And Abuja is the place where he resides. So how can you say that the president who did not win 2/3 of Abuja can be the president of the Federal Republic. No, it's not true. That's what Dati was arguing.
But there have been presidents who didn't win 2/3 of Abuja.
No, none. Name one. None. That's the beautiful thing here.
The sitting president.
Who?
The sitting president.
The sitting president won 2/3 of Abuja. Go through records.
In 2019?
Yes, he won 2/3 of Abuja. He won 2/3 of Abuja.
You sure about that?
I'm very concretely sure. The only person who has not won 2/3 of Abuja is Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And that's the truth.
So, you cannot come out and be declared the president of Nigeria without winning 25% of the FCT, because Nigeria be where the seat of power dey. You are also ruling over those people. In fact, you are their governor. So, if they do not give you their consent to be their governor, how you want to take do? How you want to take away? Because now two governments you deserve. You deserve the whole of Nigeria and you deserve FCT. So you must win 25% inside FCT. Una don't hear about it. This argument why they give about 25%. Una say it make sense. It makes sense. Unlike the ones where FFK and the rest of them, FFK, Keyamo them, they talk as it take touches with 5%. They will come tell una say in any case where concern election, FCT will be regarded as a state. But FCT, where una want regarded as a state, now only one senator you get. 6 local governments only, and 1 senator. No governor, no House of Assembly. In fact, your House of Rep, now their own House of Assembly. So, how can you come and rule over a people without their consent of 25%? Is it possible? It is not possible. Okay, my people. How this brouhaha, when I say brouhaha, all these court cases, where they pending as it take touch this presidential election, how all of them go take span out? How we go see Nigeria going forward? What do we expect at the end of the day? You know, they say there is light at the end of the tunnel. Do we expect to see light at the end of this tunnel of election litigations as it take touch presidential election? Well, let us hear from the same Professor Chris Nwokobia. I'm gonna watch.
Our mandate will be that position where the judges of the Supreme Court of the Federal Republic of Nigeria will say, on all scores, what we had on the 25th of February 2023 was monumentally flawed. And they will do justice and give the mandate to the man who truly won it.
The man who came third?
Oh, you know what happened? He didn't come third. You saw the figures. You know what happened. You saw the figures. Go to INEC IREV and see the real score of Rivers State, for instance. You saw what happened. In a local government where the most populous local government in Rivers State, where he got about 71,000 votes, at the end of the day, they allocated only 14,000 to him. The facts are there. Mutilated papers everywhere. T-Pext, cancelled out. Oh, we've never had it this bad. And I think that every day Professor Mahmoud Yakub wakes up, his conscience will give him a slap. He will have a prick. Every day those who are marketing this electoral larceny wake up. They know the truth, you know. And I think that our country will come out of this dark tunnel better and stronger, because this is about God's greatest country in the world. And I'm passionately, that's why my movement is Country First Movement. I'm passionate about the fact that tomorrow is going to be better than today. And I'm also confident that the Supreme Court will do justice and Nigerians will get the man they voted for as president. The truth is that the hand of Esau will not truly become Jacob. The truth is that Isaac will be king. The truth is that everything that the Nigerian people have wished for this period will come true, because it was Rousseau Lowell who said, falsehood forever on the throne, truth forever on the scaffold. That same truth sways the future, for behind the dim unknown standeth God, keeping watch over his own. There's a God over Nigeria, and there is God involved in the affairs of man. We're going to have a new Nigeria superintended by Peter Gregory Obi. And I promise you, you will see it happen, and you'll call me.
All right.
That is the hope that we need in this time. Professor Chris Nwokobia said in that video that at the end of everything, the hand of Esau will not become the hand of Jacob. And Isaac will truly be king. Who is the Isaac? Isaac is the man that the Nigerian people have given their mandate to rule over them. Peter the Rock. Wanna they hear me? So at the end of the day, victory shall be ours. The right things must be done, and our constitution will be upheld. In all of this, just know that a new Nigeria is possible. Happy Easter, my Christian brothers. Christ has risen. So enjoy, chop chicken, eat good, and make merry. I go say ona later. I beg, if you like this update, subscribe to my channel. I beg, because Ejo da Allah. Subscribe.